Well, welcome everybody, and welcome to the Master Heart family. You're going to just absolutely love our time together. You're going to hear about all the miracles happening in our lives that we're going to get illuminated today. You illuminate like our imagination and our creativity for more understanding, more answers and solutions. And we'll invite later on Archangel Jophiel. Is the golden light energy and angel dust of illuminating. And he's going to illuminate our minds, our feelings, and every cell in our body. We're going to just be fired up. Woo, Douglas. And so we're off to a beautiful Monday, and welcome everybody. And so we normally start out, and we will start out with what are the miracles going on in your life? What's the good news you want to share with us? Who wants to start first?
I can go first.
All right, Chad. Thank you.
I feel bad. I feel like I'm talking over everybody all the time.
Oh,
I'm
just
always
go
going first.
ahead.
So, my daughter graduated high school last week,
Yay.
and she has never been the best student. She's always kind of struggled with her studies, and she graduated with a 2.8 GPA. And she's going to college in August, and she got to stand up 3 times during the graduation ceremony. They were calling kids that got scholarships, so she got to stand up 3 times, which means she was getting 3 scholarships. And we were not expecting those because her GPA isn't the best, whatever. And so I said, Amy, how much are they? She's like, I don't know. They're going to send a letter in the mail. And on Tuesday, we got a letter in the mail. And she got 3 scholarships.
Carolyn, can you stop, mute yourself?
Sorry.
Go ahead, Shell.
So she got the letter in the mail on Tuesday, and I took a picture of the mail and said, come home and open these. And she FaceTimed me and said, open them. I said, are you sure? She said, yeah. So I opened them and my jaw dropped. And I started crying because, that's what I do.
Yeah.
And she goes, how much are they? And I said, $10,000. And she didn't believe me. And I had to show her the paper. So that was one of them, 10,000. Another one was 1,000, and another one was $250. God. Easy money.
Easy money, easy life. Oh, that's great. I just love that. Well, for all of those of you with children and disappointed with the grades of your children at 2.8, just so you know, I graduated from high school with a 1.8 GPA. I barely crawled out of high school. I was too busy having fun. Yeah, so don't worry about your kids. They're all going to be fine. They can get whatever education or do and have whatever they want. That is fantastic, Shell. You are just dynamite, girl. That see, when you fly high, when you're vibrating high, and you realize that I just want to feel good, and I want to walk with God, and I want to just enjoy, and I want to ask for things, and I just allow and believe and expect it to come, that your life has just taken off, Shell.
It is. It really has. I'm so happy all the time. And, in a year ago, May, I was contemplating suicide, like just a total turnaround.
Yeah. And so a little about suicide. That suicide is basically we're getting more and more disconnected from the truth, from God. The good news is we never get fully disconnected. It's impossible to get fully disconnected from your higher power. But those that become so disconnected and so lost, the committee has a stranglehold on them. And they think, hey, the best solution is to just end it, if you will, and leave this physical condition. But look at what the contrast did for you, Shell.
Yeah.
the crap you went through and acts and, whatever, all the lack, limited, blah, 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 it all took you to this magical moment. And for all
Yes.
of us, that we can look at our past, every person in our past, every experience in our past and present, and know that it's actually building a brighter future if we'll allow that. If we'll simply say, this is what I don't want. I don't want this lack, this limitation. And and you've gone through Easy Money, Easy Life in that program. And one of the reasons why, you're getting so much money in all different areas. And it's just like, yeah, easy money, easy life. Woo, we love that. Yeah, and if you're really how well, if you will, are you feeling, how aligned are you? It's just look at your life. And so if you see it getting, hey, more and more is coming, then hey, you're aligned. If not, no problem. It's simply what I don't want. And now get focused and turn your direction. It's like, oh, I was turned to what I didn't want, my lack of limitation. And now through my thought, I'm going to turn and I'm going to ask, what do I want? And I'm going to turn towards the wanted, and you'll be given the answers. And you'll start being a magnet to attract the things that you desire. So, Shell, we are so proud of you. Just amazing. Wow. 10,000, $11,250.
Yep. Yep.
Ooh, doggies. Yeah, that's fun. That's great. Well, super duper. And Shell and I are writing a book together.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. And we just renamed the book, and it's a whole new thing that all of us will be able to enjoy now. And it's called, the book's name. Can I announce it, Shell, or not yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. The book's name is called Joy Sex. So hang on.
Is this a forum? Where are we going to find this?
And yeah, so it's all exciting, and it's
Great.
how to the 12 ways to have better sex. And like, who wants that? Raise your hand. Yeah, it's all good. It's all fun. Yeah, it's all beautiful. We have these beautiful bodies. We were brought up. I had someone share with me the other day that they were brought up with that. They were told that the world is two things of the world. The world is spiritual, that's good, and the world is physical, and that's bad. And so, but there's the Trinity. There's our mind, body, and spirit. Our spirit are our emotions and our breath, a more practical way of looking at it. And they all are operating together. We're meant to have this physical body. And guess what? We're all sexual beings too. How do you know? Because your mom and dad had to have us. And I know sometimes that isn't the most pretty visual. But yeah, it's okay. And we were told not to talk about it and all this stuff. In fact, because we have been writing this book just to give more freedom to people to understand the freedom that they have to be able to feel better. And feel better means mentally, emotionally, and physically. And so anyways, all of that kind of content is in the book, along with a lot of other goodies. And so that'll be coming out to your nearest Amazon soon. And so with that, so other thoughts? What are some miracles going on, guys? Hey, Deborah.
Hello. Hey, everybody. How's
Hi.
it going?
There's our Crystal Princess, speaking of books.
Hey, hey.
That
And that's
was,
awesome, Michelle.
yeah,
You're reading one now. I cannot
yeah.
wait to read it. I know it's going to be phenomenal. And I'm
Yeah.
glad you're here, Michelle. You're awesome. And I love hearing you share. It's never, we can never get enough of it. You just come from the heart. And I love your transformation and just seeing you over these last, how long have we been doing the Master Heart family? I think, gosh,
A year
I think
or
it's
so.
been almost a year, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Anyways, I love it. So yeah, for me, I don't know if you want to call it a spiritual awakening, or I think I've had many of those, in my life, but this one, really has been really huge for me. And it's coming to when when we are not there, it is fear. Like when I am not in the moment or in the present, to me that it is fear. Like your mind just starts going, right? Even when you're in business, when you're talking to people and you're thinking, oh, I need to say, or, or am I prepared? Like when I am not fully there as this, my higher self, I am not there. And I've been really great now at catching, myself when I go down that, path of like, whoa, like hello, I just say hello, hello, coming from, you remember, who you are, and just that little like hello, of and reminding me to respect this moment, respect what is in front of me and respect, I respect money, I respect that and having that relationship with everything, regardless of what it is, or other people's committees, if you will, that, I can come back to, you know, the divine being that we are and that we can call upon. And I just feel like everything is opened up, like everything's more beautiful. Like I go on walks and it's more beautiful. It's changed it with my girls. Like I'm there, you know, and I see the abundance everywhere. I look at the ocean and I see an abundance, and the more you focus on abundance, the more abundance you receive, right? Whatever you focus on expands. And I'm just really focusing on, who I really am and the light, that we all have within us. And I've been calling in, my angels and Archangel Michael, to really come in and, with his shield and break away, any chains of people, places, and things that no longer serve me or serve my energy or my higher self, and offering them peace and love and all the good things. But I just felt like that really is a freeing, experience as well. And then with Archangel Gabriel, I've been asking more of Gabriel to illuminate the white light and come into me and let me speak my truth, right? Like, and I've been speaking it more and more in a way that things come out and I didn't even know like where it came from.
Yeah.
But now I know. So it's been really a wonderful experience, and not letting that fear, because it's not real, right? Not letting that come in and take away the moments that we have that have been given to us, because I shouldn't be here, right? Like, and why am I going to let all of this, and life is going to pass me by? And where was I? I was in a movie in my head of, of what I think I should be doing, and, and not really taking in the moment. So I just feel it's been really really cool experience for the last week
Yeah.
that I've been
Uh,
experiencing that.
Deborah, yeah. The highest thing that all of us can come to is the word, and I would write it down, enlightenment. And when we become enlightened and we really understand who we are and the magnificence of who we are, and who are we? We're creators, and we expand thought and emotion beyond where it's ever been before. That puts the eternity into all of us. And we are creators, and we are all becoming deliberate creators. And Deborah, for you to say the awakening, for you to understand and to be into the moment, yeah, that's why I love the present moment. It's this present
Yeah,
for us, and
yeah,
quit be thinking about, most of the time when pe people are talking to you or you're talking to people, that they're not even in the room, or you're not in the room. We're thinking about something else, or what we need to do tomorrow or tonight or whatever. And it's about just to relate, to enjoy this moment. And then for you to say, fully present. I mean, you said just some magical things for all of us to just think upon on that. Yeah, that I'm going to be fully present from now on, and fully present in where it is, because all the magic, all of our power is right here, right now in this red hot moment. And so what are we using it for? Are we having the committee manage our moments, or are we enjoying our moments and respecting and like money? Yeah, that, hey, I just love I'll even take respect to a new level on that love, that, yeah, I'm gonna love money, and everything, and abundance, you call it, about understanding who you are, and then calling in your archangels. We have 7 archangels. There's God's gift to us that we have been given, that mankind that has walked before us as for 7 major things. And Gabriel is the angel of manifesting. And you brought up the shield, and breaking with Archangel Michael's shield, breaking down any chains that are around your heart, around your mind, any chains that are locking you up. I was talking to someone the other day, and they realized that they had made a jail for themselves about other people, and those other people they thought were in that jail with them, because they were so angry with those people, and family members, and what we kind of talked about last week on people that, hey, what do we think about that? And it's your own jail that we make. There is no jail. Michael has the key to open up the key for you. Just open up that jail and walk out. And by the way, those people you're mad at, or situations or whatever you think you don't have enough of, or whatever, that they're not in that room. They're out living their life or whatever. Money's out sharing with whoever will be open to it. There's plenty of money. It's just that we've been saying, there's not enough of you. So money goes bye-bye, flies bye-bye. And then going to Gabrielle and asking Deborah for more communication, yeah, to be more effectively communicating, and then things that come out and your truth. And Deborah, like when you were sharing your truth with others, what was the outcome then? Like, that, like, was everybody mad at you when you shared your truth?
No, no, quite the opposite, the truth is good enough, right? No matter what, and it's your truth,
Yeah.
and it's coming from, if it's coming from your heart and not from the committee, and it feels good. Like,
Yeah.
one thing too, I mean, I'm working, when my energy is high, I notice if there's an energy shift, and I take it right back to getting in the moment and thinking of something that I'm grateful for, or whatever, and then I just shift my energy,
Right.
to something, and it just continues to increase that vibration, that I'm just having, magical experiences, and out of the blue experiences, and doors are opening that,
Yeah.
I didn't even know that I knocked on, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and I know a little about some of all of that, and as we've talked about it, but this is in your personal life and your personal relationships. This is with your business. It's better than it's ever been. So this is real, guys. This is the path, the easy way, in order to get the happy way, the joyous way, the prosperous way. We've been promised an abundant life. Are we living it? If not, no problem. We can, just by shifting and going to the wanted and thinking about the wanted like Deborah has. So how beautiful, our enlightened crystal princess.
Thank you. And when I spend money now, I say, thank you for letting me have, thank you for this money. I have the money. Why am I, why am I going to, stress about it? Thank you for the money. And I've
Right.
even went above to saying, if I see something I like, I'm gonna get, I'm not gonna go there
Yeah.
anymore,
Yeah. That's beautiful.
and it's opened up more money for me, having
Exactly.
that
Yeah.
mindset, because I'm leaving it a lot of room to just flow in, because I'm open, to welcoming it, and respecting it as a friend, versus evil or I need more or whatever. And so it's just this new relationship with that. And I
Yeah,
love
relationship.
it.
Yeah, relationship with money. How beautiful. And you know, it's kind of like, hey, you know, don't worry about, oh, should I get this cheaper bread or whatever? Just get what you want. And then, you know, if like it's a Rolls Royce, okay, that you're looking at, that don't say I can't get that, because then you won't get that. And then you're faced the wrong way. Just say, hey, I may get that. You know, I may get it. Yeah. Just be easy with it. That, you know, in Rolls Royce or whatever that is. Again, it's a physical world. I remember one of my sons said to me one time, you know, you're pretty materialistic. And I said, yeah, look down, you know, pretty, the physical body, pretty materialistic. You know? Yeah, we live in a material world. And so it's okay to, you know, have abundance and abundance in all different ways. And wow, that money perspective. And just, Deborah, I know all of you recognize, but doesn't she just seem happier and more confident and just angelic?
Thank you.
So, yes, that's
Oh,
beautiful. That's great. And remember, you know, where Deborah has been, most haven't been. You know, she's been at in the Valley of Death, and now look at her. So it doesn't matter where you are, doesn't matter what happened, who it is, what it is, if you're living with it, you know, whatever, that you have the power to change and to improve your life just simply by asking. So amazing. Ask and you shall receive. Knock and the door shall be open. And what doors are we opening? Are we opening the doors of plenty of money, of happiness, of joy, of love? Of beautiful relationships, of speaking my truth. When you come from the heart, people will listen. So I know one example with Deborah, you know, someone wasn't listening when she was kind of coming from her committee, and when she spoke from her heart, the TV went off and full attention was, you know, and it's like, wow, this is how amazing, you know, life is. Just lead with love. And that's why we're called the Master Heart Family. So beautiful. Other miracles? Thank you, Deborah. Other miracles?
I'd like to share, Dr. Hank. This is
Hey,
Mia.
Mia. Hi.
Hi. I
Speaking
just
of
finished working out.
angels.
Yeah. I'm starting to really accept the angelic voice. You know, I it took me a while, and but it's interesting, as after you said it, I feel like everyone is saying it to me. You know, like, wow, your voice is so angelic. And I'm like, where did I hear that first? But I wanted to first say, Michelle, like I'm so happy. Like, you put a smile on my face when I see you, just because you're happy. And I noticed that you always have a very colorful, bright, vibrant background, whatever, you know, in your house. And I think that that's just beautiful, because you don't really see that anymore. Usually the walls are white or neutral. And I love that you have the fun colors, and it just shows your personality as well. And I wanted to say
Yeah.
too, to the GPA.
Stephen, mute, please. Go ahead, Mia.
And to what you were saying about the GPA, I wanted to share. I worked at a vet clinic years ago when in my teens, and there was a vet there. He owned the clinic. He was a millionaire. You know, he had 6 vets working under him, and he graduated with a 1.4
He
GPA.
beat me.
Yeah, but he was such a brilliant vet, and I'm still friends with him to this day. So yeah, everything is possible. A GPA means nothing in the world of what you want, and yeah, so there's that. But I wanted to share that I was able to help somebody over the weekend. And it's interesting, because I've heard this saying of, sometimes things that you go through is not for you, it's for someone else. And I think it's for both, but
Yeah, it
you
is.
know, I think it's for everybody, because we're all one. But my aunt contacted me. She has a client who is about to have the same surgery that I had in October.
Wow.
And this young lady, she's much younger, and but she's very afraid. She's very nervous about the process, and the surgery schedulers weren't getting back to her, and so it was making her more nervous. And she was just saying she was afraid of being, under anesthesia. She's never had surgery before, and
Wow.
I'm listening to her committee,
Yeah.
just kind of go.
Right.
And the reason why my aunt put me in touch with her was just to kind of help to um, kind of soothe those sort of anxieties that she was having.
Yeah.
And so we had a good conversation, maybe about an hour. And by the end of it, she was like, "You don't know how much this has helped me, that
Oh,
I feel like now that I'm ready," because she was postponing the surgery
yeah.
and because of the fear.
Yeah.
And at the end of it, we were on the call, and she just prayed, and we prayed together and called in the angels, and we asked Archangel Raphael to be with her
Mhm.
on June 20th.
Beautiful.
And yeah, she left in happy tears. And so I
Yeah.
was just really happy that I could be a blessing and show her what the opposite end, that you'll be okay, that you're going to be supported. You now have me. If you have any questions or whatever, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm doing well. I have more energy than I've ever had before.
Mhm.
I have a checkup soon to see if I can, start having babies.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's something that she wants too, and she's been doubtful that that can happen. And I told her, just remain faithful, because anything is possible.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that was just a beautiful moment that I got to share with
That's
someone else.
beautiful. That's beautiful, Mia. Thank you. Yeah, when you become the light, that then it shines on everyone else, and we're each the light of the world, or have the ability to be that way. And you're exactly right. It was her committee just going, "Oh, I don't know about anesthesia, etc." That 200 years ago, you wouldn't have any options, and you'd whatever die or whatever would
Mhm.
happen. And it's like, hey, this is all a blessing. Everything comes from God. And so, and we pray that those, doctors just, it's beautiful. It's a magical operation. And that I have a friend who had a disease, the C word, and all it is disease. And she was taking this medication, and that was making her violently ill. And I told her, really stop taking it. And she goes, "Well, you're a doctor, but not that doctor." I said, "Well, no, I know you're healthy, that you're fine now." And so she went to the doctor, and so she believed that. And because of her belief, that then she went and to the doctor for a checkup. And the doctor said, "I don't know how this happened, but it looks like you've never had any disease, and you
Wow,
don't have to take that medication anymore." And
what
this
a
just happened
blessing.
this morning. I just got this text this morning. This literally happened this morning. It's like, wow, this is how powerful when we believe,
Yeah.
and that, and Mia, that, you can have as many kids as you want. And that,
Oh yeah.
yeah, and she's going to be healthy and happy, and a successful operation. And she's going to be better than she ever was. And if we
Yes,
believe that, then we will.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And I'll say, the angels, I tell you, calling them in, it never fails how they show up for you.
Mm,
Because I remember I felt, when I went to the doctor, thought something was wrong back then last fall.
yeah.
The doctor looked at me like, "I don't know how you're alive." And I remember just thinking, well, obviously God wants me here. I didn't feel anything wrong. And it was like, I still don't think it was a wrong. I think it was a blessing, because it allowed me to now prepare for children, and, just to get as healthy as I can possibly get. And it's been a wonderful journey, kind of rediscovering, the health of my body. And
Yeah.
that's been amazing. So there's a silver lining. It might seem like a plot twist, but it is a
Yeah.
beautiful thing at the end of the day.
Yeah, you bet. Yeah, everything has the wanted within it. And all we need to do is look for it. And that's what you've done, me, is you've seen the wanted, you've seen the blessing in that
Mhm.
whole experience you went through, and now you're blessing other people with it. It's like,
Yeah,
oh my God, because your aunt would have never, asked you to talk to this lady at all. But now you've been through it, and it's like, yeah. And that just by your belief that, yeah, God wants me to live, yeah. And not only does God want you to live, but to have a long, happy, healthy, wealthy life.
absolutely. And
And
I'll just share one last thing that is a blessing. I've been praying for my partner's son, who he's been wanting to play Division I football in college forever. That's been his dream because
wow,
his dad is a football guy. And
wow,
I have a friend who her son I used to babysit, and now he's Division I at Notre Dame. He's starting this coming season. And so it's been beautiful to see him. And so his son was my guy, his son was feeling a little bit down because he was not in Division I. He was going to school in South Dakota and then now here in San Jose. And just yesterday he got his first offer for playing Division I on a full scholarship. So
wow.
yeah, prayers are powerful.
Yeah, prayers are powerful, and like you said, Mia, that these angels, they're real, folks. They are
Yeah.
real, and they will play a part in your life, and all we have to do is ask for them to come in. And so let's do that now, and let's invite Archangel Jophiel. That this idea about God's imagination. Imagination is the imagination that we each have is God's playground, our imagination. And how beautiful for us to be able to expand our imagination and our creativity. And we'll put the eternity into all of humanity, into God and all that is. And so I invite you now to close your eyes, as long as you're not driving, to close your eyes and to go with it. And let's breathe in deeply now as we get relaxed. The meek shall inherit the earth. The meek are those that are at ease, are relaxed, are comfortable. And we know that in the Bible, the word spirit means breath. And so we go there now, breathing in 5 seconds, breathing in the breath of God. And releasing, and just let go of the day, let go of any concerns, any fears and worries and doubts. Just let them go. Breathe in. And breathe out. And now just say to yourself, relax. Relax from the top of your head all the way down. Just becoming very, very relaxed now. Very calm and breathing out. Breathe in. And breathe out. And just say to yourself, at ease. Oh, and just begin to melt into the lap of God, into the divine. Feeling so happy, so blessed. Breathe in. And breathe out. And any chains that you have are now released from you. Any jail you may be in is released from you now. Breathe in. And breathe out. Oh, just release, release, let go, and become one with your higher power. Let go and let God. Start at the top of your head, just relaxing the crown of your head, relaxing your forehead, relaxing your eyes, relaxing your jaw, your tongue, just feeling so relaxed, so in love, so at one. Relax the back of your head, your spine, from the top of your spine. Just go all the way down your spine, down to your tailbone, relaxing it, allowing your spine to communicate to all of your organs so freely, so precisely, so perfectly. And relax now your neck, relax your lungs, relax your chest. Feeling so comfortable. Relax your shoulders. Allow relaxation now to flow down your arms, out your hands, your fingers, feeling so calm, so at one. Breathe in and have that breath. Breathe into your heart now. Your heart just now, and your exhale just opens up wide, showing your beautiful heart, your endless love to yourself and to the world. Relaxing now all of your organs, your stomach, just amazing, your kidneys, just all of your organs functioning. You never have to ask them to do anything, that you're being taken care of. You're being loved always. And we're all functioning here for you, on your behalf, loving you. As you allow relaxation go down your hips, down your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles and your feet. Fully open now in a pure state of allowing, believing in the divine, knowing that this is who does the work. The Father does the work. And oh, how we now call him Archangel Jophiel. We evoke you. We ask for your presence to be within us now, for your golden light to be with us, your golden energy, and your golden angel dust flowing in every pore, every cell, every organ, every muscle, every nerve, every system within our body, illuminating us to see the gold from your eyes, just how golden you are. Now, Archangel Jophiel, within you, just you exude this beautiful golden light and energy and angel dust. And it's in you and around you and circling about you. And you have the light, the golden light, illuminated, becoming enlightened. And Archangel Jophiel, we now call your beautiful light into our thoughts. And take your golden light into our thoughts and expand our imagination, God's playground. Expand our understanding of life, of who we are, and how to allow and receive the things that we have asked for our dreams to come true. Give us the thoughts for that to happen now. Increase our creativity and give us your golden energy and light to increase our creativity, where we think beyond where we've ever thought before, and have more understanding and answers and solutions to all the things that we desire. It pleases the divine to have your dreams come true and be experienced by you in this amazing, miraculous life that you have chosen to live in. Breathe in, Jophiel. And he now comes into your spirit. He comes into your emotions. And he's now taking that energy, that golden energy, and just illuminating your emotions, your feelings, where you are feeling better than you have ever felt before. And this just gets bigger and better. You feel better. Your emotions are just exuding with love and joy and happiness. Oh, it feels so good to feel your presence. And we thank you for being in our mind. We thank you for being in our spirit and our emotions, for being in our all powerful breath. Breathe in. Oh, you just are marvelous as we now feel your angel dust flow into not only every cell, every atom of our body, every organ, but into our senses. And we see now, we see the blessing. We see better, we hear better, we smell better, we taste better, we touch better. Ah. And our sixth sense is expanding now, that we're able to relate to you, Jophiel, in even more of an intimate, divine way. And we allow you fully into our present moment now. We feel the essence of your love, of your golden illumination. We think better, we feel better, we are better. Oh. And now just feel the presence of Jophiel with you in every way. Breathe deeply. Love you, Jophiel. Thank you for illuminating our mind. Thank you for expanding our imagination and creativities for more answers, more understanding, more solutions, to have our dreams come true now, for us to experience more love and joy and peace and enlightenment, for us to feel better and for us to vibrate now at one with God and all that is. We vibrate at one with you. We walk at one with you. And we walk at one with our dreams and desires now. They vibrate at this beautiful, high, divine level. And we are just humming away. Thank you for illuminating our bodies, where we are the light, this golden light now. We flow in us. And it's an eternal, everlasting light that now flows from us into the world, to each other, to our loved ones, to the people that we help and serve, and know that we are the light, the golden light now. We thank you for being with us. We ask you to be with us this day and every day, here forth, on every step, in every present moment. Illuminate us, enlighten us. Take us to the promised land right now. And we thank you, and we so appreciate you being with us and you actively working in each one of our lives now in miraculous and amazing and brilliant, beautiful and loving ways. And we now breathe in deeply as we flow back into the room, as we flow now at one with Jophiel, as we sit in our chair feeling lighter than ever, feeling better than ever, having amazing, wonderful, divine thoughts, better feeling thoughts flow to us now. And today, and this week, this year, and this life, and beyond, that we love you, we appreciate you, and thank you for taking us to this divine place, taking us to heaven right here on earth. And I invite you into the chair, and then I invite you now, on the count of 3, to open up your eyes and welcome this world in. 1, and 1 with all, and 2, that 2, the divine in you together, and 3, the divinity. So we open up our eyes and welcome this beautiful light. How you feeling? I feel good, do, like I knew that I would. Woo, woo. Yeah. Anybody want to share any experiences you just went through? Kind of the miraculous happening to you? Yeah. Other thoughts? I had mute everybody. So any, please unmute yourselves because we're gonna get ready to sing too. But who wants to say something? Carolyn? Hey.
Yeah, I have a quick little thought. I was not able to close my eyes because I'm watching a 3-year-old run around. But I was sitting outside, and as Mia was talking just before we started the invocation, there was 3 male cardinals just flying around on the tree right in front of me, and it was just, I mean, just unbelievable. I've never seen 3 male cardinals together in my entire life.
Oh my
So I
God.
was just really, it was really neat. So I
Yeah.
wanted to share that.
Thank you. Yeah, miracles miracles are happening all around us. And when we're open like that, those 3 cardinals are everywhere. They've been there for us. It's just we haven't been open
Well,
for
I
it.
think those were the 3 little angels of Mia, Deborah, and Michelle.
Oh my gosh. Woo, doggies.
Because all 3 of them were little angels sharing today.
Oh my God, I love that. Yes, yes, those angels. Yeah, Mia, Deborah, Shell, our little angels today. Yeah, because they shine their light on us as you are, Carolyn, shining the miracle that just happened to you. Yeah, how beautiful. And just love it. Yeah. Yeah, Mia goes, wow, with 3
Yes.
hearts. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just an explanation on that Mia and her voice that she was told when she was younger, whatever, that you have a weak, silly little voice and don't talk. And so she didn't really like to talk in front of people because someone told her, the committee member or someone told her, hey, you got a weak little voice. She doesn't have a weak little voice. She has an angelic voice. Everybody wants to
Absolutely.
hear that voice.
Mhm.
And all of us.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, beautiful, beautiful. So any other thoughts, comments?
I'd like to share, Dr. Hank.
Yay, Cash.
So, my best friend has a heart condition and he has a defibrillator and pacemaker.
Huh?
So, last week, Memorial Day on Monday, we were at the beach playing a game, kind of hit a ball into the net called spike ball. Well, we're playing, and it's not too much of an extraneous game where you get the heart rate up a little bit. So, he ran, got the ball, and kind of just stood still, didn't move, and I could tell something was wrong. So I said, "Hey, are you okay?" I go to take a step, and his chest jolted, his defibrillator went off,
Whoa.
and he passed out and fell straight backwards. So I ran over, kind of grabbed him. I told someone, call 911, kind of secured him. And then a couple seconds later, he woke up. He's like, "I'm all right. What happened?" So paramedics came. I rode with him to the hospital. Doctors ran some tests. They don't know really necessarily why it happened, but they said if he didn't have his defibrillator, he would have died on the beach.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a blessing you are to respond so quickly and you know, go to him and just that support, you know, when he woke up, just to see your angelic face and being, your essence of who you are, Cash. It's just such a loving spiritual being. And people can see that, you know, with you. And so how you know, were there, and then, you know, thinking about, hey, 911, and again, everything's from God. So, you know, 911 is, and you know, all these amazing doctors and everything. And for all of us to be clear, though, that we hold all the power as far as we can create our health, and we can direct, you know, those doctors, whatever, and to have a friend and to ask for friends and ask for friends like Cash. That would be, that's the kind of friend I want. That's beautiful, Cash. Well, I'm glad he's doing well, and you're just such an amazing person. Thank you for sharing. Who else has another miracle?
I have one.
Hey, Larry.
Last week I was praying for our team, and I was at the gym working out. The machine that I was going to finish up was being used by another person, so I was just kind of hanging out, and she finished up, and while I was praying for the team, she had a tattoo on her arm that said, "What about the team?" So I had to ask her about the tattoo,
Yeah.
and she explained to me that it was about play when she was younger, and there was a answer to the question on her other arm, and then we got to talking, and she's my neighbor. She lives right next door to me. So
Yeah.
loving your neighbor, really, and loving your team, it's just phenomenal. I couldn't put into words uh, how I always hold everyone in my highest thoughts and prayers, and how appreciative I am. God bless you.
Oh, Lori, you are just so beautiful, yeah. And they appreciate each other. Yeah, and we're the team, you know. We're here to love each other and support each other and guide each other. And then we have all this non-physical loving energy that most call God, the universe, and higher power that is here, our archangels that are here to help us. And so we have all the help we want. We're never alone. And with that, it's a time to celebrate and it's a time to sing. And so, with that, we like to laugh and have more fun.
We like
I like to laugh and have more fun.
fun.
Very good. For we are the chosen ones.
For we are the chosen one.
one.
Being illuminated is our new game. Being
Being illuminated
It
is
is
our
our
name.
game.
imagination is our middle name.
Imagination is our
middle name.
Asking Jophiel in is our divine right. Asking
Asking
Jophiel
Jophiel is
in
our
our divine
divine
right.
right. As we walk in God's divine light.
As we walk in God's divine light.
light.
Sound off the Master Heart family.
Sound off
Sound off
the Master
Master
Heart
Heart
family.
family.
Sound off the Master Heart family.
Sound off Master Heart
Master Heart family.
Yes, yes, Yes.
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 Woohoo! And now expect
Woo-hoo.
your week to be just fabulous. You'll have more answers, more solutions. You'll be illuminated in this golden light that will take you to everything that you want. I love you all. Have a great super week that you will now have. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Hi, thank you.